Hi, my name is Bernard Pettiford. I am a graphic, web, and motion designer currently living in Orlando, Florida. I love all things design, architecture, art, and music. Ultimately, I desire to become an attractions designer. In this role, I will have the opportunity to design immersive and memorable attractions and experiences for theme park guests. This is my opportunity to create that magic for others that I've been experiencing since childhood. As I work towards obtaining my MFA in media design, I plan on mastering storytelling and brand design. Both of these feed directly into attractions design because understanding guest motivations, desires, and expectations will allow me to create compelling stories and design immersive attractions that will entertain and inspire guests. The strategies for finding your life's task presented in Robert Greene's book Mastery outlines the basic foundation one could use to find their purpose, or as the book calls it, your life's task. An insight I gained from the first strategy was that there are several ways your childhood inclinations can be triggered. Greene describes how they could be triggered in the form of a simple object or activity, something in culture, or even through an encounter with an actual master. As I think of my own childhood, I can identify how my love affair with theme parks and attraction design began. In the summer of 1989, I took my first trip to Disneyland. I can remember the first time I saw Cinderella's castle, tasted the warm cinnamon and sugar-drenched churros, and rode Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Feelings of joy and happiness and curiosity enveloped me and wouldn't let go. I remember asking my mom if we could actually move to Disneyland, but it wasn't until several years later, at the age of about 14, when I got in the theme park simulation game Roller Coaster Tycoon, that I knew my future would have to have something to do with theme parks, attractions, and design. These inclinations continue to spark an interest at my core, a thirst I just can't quench. In his second strategy, occupying the perfect niche, the words came alive pretty quickly. I'd never considered how digging deep beyond the seemingly obvious could have such a profound impact on my sense of fulfillment and overall happiness. The story of Yoki Matsuo's journey gave me an appreciation for this process. Her perseverance and diligence ultimately paid off in the form of the creation of a completely new field, neurobotics. Greene's advice to find your niche in your industry that you can dominate is priceless. The third strategy he presented really spoke to me at my core, avoiding the false path. I understand that you just can't follow any path in life and expect to walk into your life's task. You must remain true to your calling at your core. This includes having the right motivations and just realizing that you will have to rebel against the forces that aim to push you further away from that true path. I must establish my own identity and carve out my own path. Greene said it best, let your sense of rebellion fill you with energy and purpose. In his fourth strategy, Greene outlines how we should recognize that change is inevitable, and as a result, we should remain adaptable. Letting go of the past is a huge part of adaptability. In other words, simple, starting over. The good news is, I know my inclinations, I'm adaptable. Hey, I'm gonna be relevant, and I'm gonna always thrive. The fifth strategy, finding your way back, opened my eyes to the reality that the lure of money and instant gratification can knock me off my path. While it might feel good for the moment, it's not good for me. But I choose patience, which will lead me to mastery. And I understand that the journey is full of challenges and successes, but in the end, it will bring me to the fulfillment of my purpose, my life's task. My ultimate career path takes me from graphic design to attractions design. To become an attraction designer, I still must master several skills. Two of these skills are storytelling and storyboarding. There are several things I can do right now to help me get to my ultimate goal. I plan to review Universal Creative's job listing for attractions designer and list the specific skills I've yet to obtain. Next, I plan on attending at least one creative brainstorming session held weekly for the copywriters at my job. The benefit of this will be to jumpstart my creative juices and get them flowing. In the words of my father, plan your work, then work your plan. Thank you.